Here's today's Ag Journal weather, sponsored by Lubbock Electric.
Well, good Monday evening, South Plains. The current time now 6:44, and we're still sitting in the 70s to low 80s out across the region. Down in Gale coming in at 80 right now, 77 in Lubbock, and 76 degrees out in Clovis, New Mexico. Those winds not too bad. They're out of the south and east. And what these southeasterly winds are doing, believe it or not, bringing in some low-level moisture all the way from the Gulf of Mexico, hopefully setting the stage for a few showers, maybe even some storms tomorrow, and they could be coming at a crucial time because take a look at this. We have level D3 extreme drought expanding quite a bit for these areas in red. Now nearly half of the viewing area under that extreme threat level of drought, but severe encompassing every single area with the extreme eastern sliver of King County here, the southern portions of Lee County, and western portions of Roosevelt County. So to say the least, it's getting pretty dry out there, folks. It's been dry for quite some time, and unfortunately right now on radar, we are remaining with that dry trend. But overnight tonight through sunrise tomorrow, going to get down into the low 40s over the northwestern portions of our area. 41 for Muleshoe, 51 in Lubbock, 48 up in Floydada, and some of those mid and upper 50s possible over southeastern areas. But highs on our Tuesday, got to stay in the 70s out there. 78 for Lubbock, and check that out, about a 50-50 shot at seeing measurable rainfall across the region. Highs on the board, though, going to stay in those 70s to low and mid 80s down south. That's where the warmest air will be. But notice these patches of yellow. That's where we could be dealing with some more rain and cloud coverage throughout the day on our Tuesday. So let's take a look at what our future forecast radar is showing. Notice by your lunch hour, pretty dry out there. Going to have some more sunshine out over northeastern areas, but overall we will call it a mostly cloudy sky. By 4 o'clock, starting to see a few of those blips of green pop up on the map. Notice winds still out of the south and east, helping to bring in more of that moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. Now, notice by 7 to 8 o'clock tomorrow night, we start to see some of these areas of red pop up here over portions of Hall, down into Motley, and even over into Cottle County, and then back to our south and west there near Tatum, pretty close to the north side of Hobbs, Lovington. But as we go into about midnight, we start to see some of that activity move into the Lubbock metro area, and that will linger around through about 4 to 5 a.m. early Wednesday morning. Temperatures getting down into the 40s and 50s again. But for tomorrow, the southwestern areas in that dark green, that's where we could see some severe storms. Currently level 1 out of 5. Marginal risk does exist for maybe some damaging winds and some hail up to about quarter size, and those winds near 60 miles per hour. But across our region, we don't have to have large hail for it to be detrimental to our economy and really impact the livelihood of a lot of those ag producers around the region. But a great way to stay safe through the storms and up to date on the latest radar, you can download the First Warning Weather app. It is free for both the Google Play and the App Store, and again, a great resource to have to stay up to date on incoming weather. But over the next couple of days, we've got those rain chances in the forecast. 90s though for Friday and Saturday. And just a friendly reminder, that 50% there, Matt, means that 50% of our area will likely see accumulating rainfall. That doesn't mean we're going to see a lot of rain. So in order for it to technically be accumulating rainfall, it has to be 1/100th of an inch. So 0.01 inches is all it takes. But you know what? We're hoping we can get maybe at least a quarter, if not a half of an inch or more of that rainfall over the next several days.
Always a great reminder for folks out there because they see that 50%
it's
and
tricky.
They think, you know, oh, that's a pretty good chance of rain, but
it can be a little misleading sometimes.
Thanks for the reminder.